Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode in my Kubica career mode here today around Valencia. A lot of you may remember this track as being the European Grand Prix on the calendar. It was an interesting track to say the least. It was a street circuit, so the walls were quite close. But let's see how we get on then in this race. Hopefully we can have a repeat of last race, which was a win. But without further ado, let's get into the European Grand Prix.
Car to track. Move it, guys.
So we start in 5th place here then on the grid for the European Grand Prix. Hopefully we can have a similar result to last time as we have 5 red lights. Since last time we go here for the European Grand Prix, we've got us with a relatively good start. Trying to cover off the inside from Rosberg there. But Schumacher was, that's a weird line for Schumacher to take. We go around the outside of, we try and take the outside line. But Schumacher comes across and covers us off, and Rosberg there almost takes us out. And now as we are coming down to the first chicane, or the second chicane technically, I don't know. Would you class the first 2 corners as a chicane? I don't know. But cutting on later to the lap, then we go around the outside of Michael Schumacher, overtaking him before the corner, because he braked really early for some reason. And now, cutting on to the 3rd lap of the Grand Prix, now we're now right behind Alonso. This is for the podium spots now, so this is a big overtake for myself. As we go around the outside of the same corner once again, and we've managed to get Alonso around the outside there, which is amazing. As the rear tyres are now going off, so we're going to need to come in soon for a pit stop, our one and only pit stop of the Grand Prix. But it appears Fernando Alonso's got superior straight line speed to me, and he's going to go down the inside of us here as we try and hold it around the outside of him here. He's gone down the inside, he now has the outside line, but we managed to cover him off there. Good defending there for myself, and we keep 3rd place. So moving on to the end of lap 3 then, we now come into the pit lane because our tyres have started to go off. I know some of you may think, oh, this is an early pit stop, but, I mean, you know, it really isn't an early pit stop because the tyres were just going off so much. So, yeah, it's, as you can see there, all the back markers come in, which held us up, and we now have a 9-second pit stop. Yes, 9 seconds pit stop. So, I don't know what happened there. We come up behind Della Rosa, I think, if the, Kobayashi, sorry, and we now have to try and overtake him or wait until he goes into the pits. Never mind, we're going to try and overtake him here on the circuit, as we dive it down the inside. No, he covers us off, and we go around the outside just before the corner where we've done all of our overtaking so far, and that is us up into 17th place. And now, as people start to come into the pit lane, we just about come ahead of, I think it's Schumacher. Is it Schumacher or Rosberg? I don't know. But, oh my god, what has gone on there? We went down the inside of Hulkenberg, and Rosberg is in front of us, braking, but I don't know what's going on there. But now as we try and dive it down the inside of Nico Rosberg here, we've managed to do it. He won't, for some reason, he drives the other way, and we've managed to get past him there. So, that is us up now into 10th place. And now, cutting on to the end of lap 5, for some reason the AI go really slowly through that section. I found that out during the race, and I don't know why they do it. But moving on to lap 8 of the Grand Prix then, we're now right behind Lewis Hamilton. Unfortunately, we've lost a few places because of our poor pit stop. As we now try and go around the outside, do the switchback maybe. No, he covers us off. And now we're going to go down this back straight. Oh, I say straight, it's more curvy, then turns into a straight. So, we're now going to try and, he's got better straight line speed than us, unfortunately. Maybe because of the setup I'm running. But we dive it down the inside of Lewis Hamilton because he braked so much earlier than myself. And I don't know why he did that. But we managed to get 4th place here. And now cutting on to the last lap of the Grand Prix. Unfortunately, we never managed to catch up with Alonso. Sebastian Vettel wins the Grand Prix. But I'm very happy with the 4th place. And we could have got a podium, but 4th is better than nothing.
Congratulations, that's a well-deserved 4th.
So looking at the final race classification then, we've got Red Bull 1-2 again, Vettel winning from Webber, Alonso getting a podium. I mean, I don't know where that's come from. Myself in 4th, Hamilton in 5th, Schumacher in 6th, Liuzzi getting 7th, and Jenson Button, who has had a good couple of races, is now in 8th place. So not a very good race from him there. So, I mean, I don't know what's happened to McLaren. I mean, they've been really good recently. But Red Bull then coming back out on top, maybe because it was a street circuit, I don't know. Maybe McLaren don't do very well around street circuits, but didn't they get a 1-2 at Monaco? Pretty sure they did. But the points then are rounded off by Rosberg and Massa. My teammate, unfortunately, they're getting 12th. And all the usual suspects down at the back of the grid there with Timo Glock finishing last. So, you know, it was a good race for myself. I'm quite happy with 4th. I mean, yes, we could have got podium because we were ahead of Alonso, but because of our slow pit stop, unfortunately, we couldn't, you know, get 3rd. And for some reason, I couldn't catch him at the end. So it was very strange. I don't know where he got a podium from. Because he's been nowhere this season, but I mean, you know, it happens sometimes, I guess. I mean, he's just had a random. The Ferrari themselves have had a random season. I really don't know what has been going on with them. But moving on to the driver standings, then when I eventually click it, there we go. Vettel is now 13 points ahead of his teammate Webber. I've gone back above Button, and Hamilton has stayed in 3rd. Webber is, I mean, it's closed up to Vettel, I don't know. And Alonso has moved above his teammate in 8th, and they now have 52 points, which is the highest scoring Ferrari, which is just embarrassing for Ferrari, if I'm honest. Moving on to the constructors then, in a minute, there we go. Red Bull have increased their gap to McLaren after their poor result, and Renault have gone back above Ferrari, I think. But if you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like and a comment, and I will see you next time for the British Grand Prix. Goodbye.